We've got Nelson Hudes standing by. You remember him. He's a friend of the show. Nelson, it is so nice to see you again. Welcome to Category 5.
Oh, thank you very much, Robbie, for having me on the show again.
Now, he knows his way around the studio, but tonight he is coming to us live over a web connection. And we've been having all kinds of weird issues tonight, so we're going to absolutely try to stick it out through the course of the show. If you're watching live, I apologize. You may be experiencing some buffering issues, but we're going to do our best to have that recording for you and make it sweet. Nelson, you picked up an amazing device, and it's available now. It's on ThinkGeek. You can go there through our affiliate link, cat5.tv/trek. But Nelson, this thing, you got to show it to us. He's already unboxed it. We're going to talk a little bit about it in just a couple of minutes' time. It's a little grainy on the Skype video, but fortunately, Nelson has already unboxed this thing, and he's taken a nice little video for us. So thanks for that, Nelson. We're going to jump over to that.
You're very welcome.
I'm going to take a real quick look at your unbox of the Star Trek, the original series, Bluetooth Communicator. And after that, we're going to talk to Nelson about this thing and all the different features that he's experienced over the past couple of days using it. So we'll be right back.
This is the Star Trek Bluetooth Communicator made officially for the 50th anniversary of the show. And it comes in this beautiful presentation made by the Wand Company. I am now going to unbox it. And it comes in this authentic, we'll turn it around, USS Enterprise NCC 1701 standard issue communicator. And it opens up like that. And the presentation is beautiful, as I said before. It comes with a stand, which you have to put together, but it's quite easy. We'll do that later. And it comes with the communicator. And it's very authentic, as you can see. You flip it open. It looks like the original from the show. And we're going to turn it on, and we'll show you how it works. So now it's on, and close the grill, and flip it open just like in the show, and you can hear the chirp. And they really went to a lot of trouble and a lot of work to please the Star Trek fans of the original show and make something really authentic looking. Communicator also makes authentic sounds of the show.
Please repeat, Captain. I didn't receive that.
Mr. Spock?
Scotty here, Captain.
Scotty?
I'll do what I can, sir. Aye, sir.
Sulu?
McCoy here.
And McCoy.
Received and understood.
And, of course, Uhura.
Enterprise Bridge, Lieutenant Uhura. Yes, sir.
This is the bottom of the stand, which has now been assembled, which now looks like that once all put together. And it beautifully sits on my desk. And then the communicator fits on a magnet. And it looks very authentic, as I said before, and you can flip it open, and it can proudly be displayed on your desk. So that's where I've put mine. This ends our unboxing video.
This is Category 5 Technology TV. Welcome back to the show. Nelson Hudes standing by with a Star Trek, the original series, Bluetooth Communicator device.
You're really excited about this.
I really am. As soon as this thing came out, I was one of those geeks that said, oh, I need it. Hold it back up, man. He was holding it up, and then he put it down just as I switched over cameras. I love this thing. Okay, Nelson, you're as excited about this as me, but you actually get to hold this thing in your hands.
Yes, I sure do.
Yeah, thanks for rubbing it in. All right, tell us about it.
So I saw it online last November. And I thought, I've been a Star Trek fan since the 1960s, ever since it went on the air, and I said, you know what, I just have to have one of these. So I ordered it, and they originally said it was going to ship in January, but it got pushed back to April, and then it got pushed back from April to June. But that's because the guys that were licensed to create this thing for the fans wanted to make sure that it was absolutely 150% perfect for the fans, because they did not want the fans to ridicule them of putting out a product that was half not very good at all.
Sure.
They wanted it to be perfect, and I know that they announced it a year ago, last July. So it's been a year in the making. They've actually been working on it for 2 years, but they announced it a year ago. I found it in November, ordered it, and it came a week ago yesterday. And I am just happy as heck. On cloud 9, love it.
I'll say. Now, Nelson, you say that it took them a year or two to actually achieve this. I beg to differ, sir. I think that there are those of us, not necessarily myself, but yourself, you've been watching for since the 60s? What?
Absolutely.
Come on. So to you, come on. This is 50 years in the making, easy.
That's exactly right. And a lot of the comments they're getting on a couple of the different websites that sell it are saying people think they're like a kid again because they've wanted one for over 50 years and now they can truly have one.
Oh my goodness, yes. Oh, I'm so there with you. Airhogs, for example, has just released July 1st, brought out a drone that is NCC 1701.
Right.
And so that is coming my way, and I've got that same excitement, right?
So you are just like me. Because I am over the moon. I'm like a kid in a candy store holding this, using this. A lot of my friends who are Star Trek fans are absolutely jealous of me having it.
Sure.
It's put out by a UK company called the Wand Company, who actually got licensed by Paramount and CBS to do this for the 50th anniversary of the show. So it is a licensed product.
Fantastic. I want to look at some of the features of it. I think what it really boils down to is we're finally achieving, every Star Trek fan for as long as we've been fans has said this show is not just basing ideas on technology, but is actually inspiring technology. So as we start to see things like this, even though it's a little gimmicky and it's a little, it is to be a reminder of the show, and it's a prop really, but really it shows how far technology has come, that the show has now inspired a device that actually works.
Yeah.
That's right. All the other replicas out there on the market, as far as I know, and I've done a lot of reading about it, is that they are they're not really true working models. They're toys that light up and they make the chirp sound, but they don't actually connect to anything. This is the first one ever to do that.
Show us.
So you can flip it open, and it makes the chirp sound, and actually you get some neat sound effects. Scotty and
hold it up to your mic for me, Nelson. I can barely hear it.
Okay. Sound effects from the show. Very cool sound effects.
Enterprise.
Now, are these... So these are toy-like functions. Like, this is stuff that the Play School models have. What does this one do?
That part of it is just for fun. But
yes,
you can truly make a call.
Okay, let's do it.
So let's try and give you a call in the studio.
Okay. So are you you're actually dialing on your phone? We can't see your phone right now because you've got it down on the desk. But are you dialing normally, or does it have? I guess it would have.
It does not have a dial interface. I'm dialing on my cell phone.
But you would be able to. Can you control things like Siri with the voice dial, for example? Have you tried that yet?
Let me finish dialing you. Hang on.
Okay. Wait for it. Wait for it. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment of truth. He is dialing the Category 5 TV studio on a Star Trek communicator. Never thought I'd see the day.
Calling the Category 5 technology.
I just got your voicemail.
Fantastic. Okay. Now, once you start, I'm going to actually kill your microphone on your head so that we can just hear the communicator alone, okay?
Category5.tv. Thanks for the call.
Voicemail.
Hello, Robbie and everybody at Category 5 Technology TV. I am calling you from the official Star Trek Communicator. And we'll count down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Test call. End of call.
Nice, buddy. Okay, we got it. Good old voicemail. Sends me a WAV file. Gotta love it.
So are you going to play it back?
Yeah, it's already dubbed. So, so what the viewers heard is actually the voicemail. So, Nelson, can you tell us a little bit about the features here? Of course, okay, we've looked at the gimmicky stuff. Tell us about how the device itself works.
So you can actually make calls and receive calls. You actually get the. That's when an incoming call comes in, and you just can flip open the grill and answer it. You can
just like that.
Just like in the show.
Oh, I so badly want to be standing in a coffee shop line when that call comes in.
As long as your cell phone is in your pocket or on your belt, and this thing is hooked up through Bluetooth, this will buzz you just the way it did. It buzzed Captain Kirk or Mr. Spock in the show.
Exactly
and you can
like it.
Flip open the grill and answer your call, and you know, you can actually, and you can, if you've got a. You can use Siri within it as well. If you've got an iPhone, you can do voice commands through whatever phone you have, and it'll activate your voice commands on your cell phone, and it'll follow whatever voice command you give it. You can stream music to it as well.
Really?
From like cool. If you've got a if you've got a tablet and you've got a radio station you want to listen to, you can stream music to it. I was out on my porch last weekend streaming music to it. Oh, and the coolest thing I did last weekend was sitting out on the porch with my tablet, watching a Star Trek episode and putting the sound through the communicator.
It's like Star Trek Inception.
That's wonderful.
I love it. And that is the coolest thing of your weekend.
It is the coolest thing.
It speaks volumes. And I love it.
Like I said, just had to have it.
Absolutely.
You know, and I'm very glad I got it, and having a lot of fun with it, and going to continue to do so.
Thanks for showing it to us, man. I really appreciate it. And this is just one of those. I'm sorry. It's so geeky. And I love it. And I've got to have one. That's what I want. My birthday's coming up, folks. Go over to cat5.tv/.
Tell your wife what you want and tell her to order one for you.
That's it, baby.
You'll end up with 5.
Baby, please send me this. Okay, so cat5.tv/Trek. Nelson Hudes joining us tonight to talk about the Star Trek TOS Bluetooth communicator. Thank you so much for sharing that with us, Nelson.
Yes, that was
You're
awesome.
very, very welcome.
And enjoy. Give me a call anytime.
Absolutely, will do. Thanks for having me on the show.
Take care.